The story that I've got for you today is for everybody, but it is especially for Clark and Amelia today, because I was talking to them this morning and they asked if I would read a naughty little sister story tonight. And Clark asked if I had any stories about my naughty little sister going to the shops. Well, now I have looked through all my little books about my naughty sister and I couldn't find one about her going to the shops. But I am waiting for the postman to bring me 2 more storybooks about my naughty little sister. So there might be one about shops in there. I found a story in this book and it's called When My Naughty Little Sister Wasn't Well. So she doesn't go to the shops in this story because she's not well, but some of the shopkeepers come to visit her. So maybe you might like this one instead. I hope you aren't a shy child. My naughty little sister wasn't shy, but she used to pretend to be sometimes. And when nice aunts and uncles came to see us, she wouldn't say, "How do you do?" or shake hands or anything. And if they tried to talk to her, she would run off down the garden and hide among the currant bushes until they went away. I tell you a secret, sometimes I used to do that too. I used to be shy of people. But my naughty little sister talked and talked when she wanted to. She talked to the milkman and the baker and the coal man and the window cleaner man and all the other people who came to the door. And when they came, she got terribly in their way because she talked to them so much. But they all liked my naughty little sister. One day, she upset all the milkman's bottles and he only said, "Never mind, no use crying over spilt milk." And another day, she shut the cellar up just as the coal man was going to tip the coal in. But he only said, "Well, well now, there's a job for your father." And she climbed up the ladder after the window cleaning man, and then she cried because she was afraid to come down. But he only said, "There, there, don't cry, dearie." And he lent her his leathery chamois to wipe her tears on. That's the special cloth he uses to clean the windows. So, you see, they liked my naughty little sister very much. But wasn't she naughty? Well now, one day, my poor naughty little sister wasn't very well. She sat in her chair and looked very miserable and said, "I'm not a very well girl today." So my mother said, "You shall go to bed and have a hot drink and a hot water bottle, and we shall send for the doctor to come and see what's wrong with you." And my naughty little sister said, "No, doctor, nasty doctor." Wasn't she a silly cuckoo? Fancy saying no doctor when she wasn't well. But my mother said, "He's a nice doctor. You must tell him how you feel and then he will make you all better." Then my naughty little sister said, "I'm too shy. I won't talk to him." And she said it in a cross, growly voice. "I won't talk to him." So my naughty little sister went to bed and she had a hot water bottle and a hot drink. Also, she had her best books and all her dolls and her teddy bears, but she felt so not well that she didn't want any of these things at all. Presently, my naughty little sister heard a knock at the front door, and she said, "No, doctor," and she hid her face under the sheet. But it wasn't the doctor. It was the nice milkman. And when he heard my naughty little sister wasn't well, he sent her his love and a notebook with lines on and a blue pencil to write with. Then my naughty little sister heard the front door again, and she said, "No, doctor," again, and hid her face again. But it was the nice baker, and he sent my naughty little sister his love and a little spongy cake in case she fancied it. Then she heard the front door again and she said, "No, doctor, nasty doctor." but it was the nice coal man. And he sent my naughty little sister his love and a red rose from his cap that smelt all rosy and coaly. After that, my naughty little sister began to feel a much happier girl, and she didn't hide her face any more, so that when the window cleaner man came to clean the window, she could see him smiling through the glass. And when he popped his head in and asked, "How's the invalid?" my naughty little sister said, "I'm not a well girl today." The window cleaner man said, "Well, the doctor will soon put you right." And my naughty little sister watched the window cleaner man rubbing away with his leathery chamois, and she said, "No doctor," to the window cleaner man. "No doctor," she said out loud. "Yes, doctor," said the window cleaner man. "No doctor," said my naughty little sister. "That's a silly idea you've got," said the window cleaner man. "The doctor will make you a well girl again." Then my little sister began to cry and said, "No doctor, no doctor, I'm too shy," like that, in a miserable way. And then the window cleaner man said, "What a pity you won't have the doctor, because you won't see his listening thing, or his glass stick thing to pop under your tongue, or the doctor's bag that he keeps his little bottles in." Then my little sister stopped crying and said, "What listening thing? What stick thing?" "Ah," said the window cleaner man, "I shan't tell you. Why should I? But it's a pity you won't see that doctor and find out for yourself." That's what the window cleaner man said. Then the window cleaner man went away and took his ladder with him, and my naughty little sister stayed in her bed and thought and thought. And presently, when she heard a knock at the front door, my naughty little sister didn't say, "No doctor," and hide her face under the sheet, even though it really was the doctor this time. She didn't do anything silly like that at all. My naughty little sister waited and waited until she heard my mother coming upstairs with the doctor. And when the doctor came into her bedroom, my naughty little sister didn't say, "Go away," or pretend to be shy, or scream, or do any of the bad things that she could do. She said, "Hello, doctor." And then the doctor said, "Hello, and how are you today?" And my little sister said, "I'm not a well girl today." Then she said, "Have you got your doctor's bag and your listening thing and your glass stick thing to pop into my mouth?" And the doctor said, "Yes, I have." Then my naughty little sister was pleased as pleased, and she liked the doctor so much after all that she took all the medicine that he sent her without being cross once, and got a very well girl again very quickly. The end. I hope you're as good as that whenever you go to the doctor and take your medicine. There's no pictures in that story, so I don't have anything to show you, but I hope you enjoyed that one. And I'll let you see my new books when the postman comes. Bye bye.